these codes actually work. But let me tell you, I've literally used the code to manifest unexpected finances in my life. Now, the first few times that I've used it, well, it wasn't really that I used it. Sorry, I'm looking out the window, y'all. It's chilly today, isn't it? It's really chilly. But yeah, so the first time I used it, it was more like, oh my God, like, I need some extra money. Like, what can I do? What can I do? You know what I mean? You know, you get a little antsy because, like, okay, I actually need money now. So I'm like doing all the steps. But like, see, the thing is, like, if you are manifesting from a place of desperation, like, it's going to be put on hold. Like, it's not going to work how you think it's going to work or how you want it to work. First of all. Second of all, you have to match that energy. So for example, a lot of people, when they think about manifesting, like, yes, it can come quick, but people are like, here's the thing. You've never had $1 million in your life. You've never had it. So realistically speaking, you cannot envision that for yourself because you don't believe it deep down, because you've never seen $1 million in your life. Your family has never made it to $1 million. Can you get $1 million? Can you make $1 million? Yes, it's possible for you. But you literally have to be able to believe that. You have to be. Many people don't even know how many commas are in a million. They don't know how many zeros are in a million. So how can you manifest something that you don't even know? I mean, I'm laughing but it's real. How can you manifest something you don't know? How can you manifest something that you don't believe? All right. So the thing is, you don't have to be like extremely realistic, like, oh, I've only ever had $5, so I know that I can manifest $5, but that is a good way to start. All right, so let's say, I mean, you've had a paycheck before. You've made $500 before, right? You've made what? $1,000 before. You was able to save $1,000. Anything that you have already been able to attain, that is as for a lot of people, that's as far as you can see what you've already made, because we live with these visuals and not the whole visual. Okay, so if you to manifest money, one, you got to get your mind right. But if you like, oh, well, I ain't trying to get my mind right now, it only takes a split second. It only takes moments of redirection. Like, oh man, I'm gonna be poor the rest of my life. You can redirect that. You can correct that. Like right now, you can correct that by telling yourself, like, no, I grew up poor, but right now I'm good. All right, you just gotta really figure out ways to reprogram yourself. If you're thinking like, oh, money is the root of all evil, like, no, we live in a reality where we turn moves in order to get ahead. So money is not the root of all evil. So let that go. There is enough money for everybody. If you thought like, well, only the rich got to be rich and only the rich keep getting richer and I'm just getting poorer and poorer and poor and broke, that's the wrong type of mentality. That's going to get you nowhere. What that's going to do is make you more in debt. The people that you owe are going to keep coming for you. So don't do that. You literally just, oh, you know what? I'm poor right now. Don't even say that, because it's a mental. Money loves you. Money loves you. Money needs for you to spend it, to use it. Money is a tool for you. This is the mindset that you need to have in order for money manifestations to work, in order for money to come to you, because sometimes money will come and money will leave you just like that. So I was using the Grabovoi. I literally am sucking at pronouncing the name. But yeah, so I used the code. But before I used the code, let me tell you what I was doing. I was like, okay, Mother Nature, send me some money. I know you love me. And then I'm like, okay, it ain't happening overnight. So I'm gonna, look up rituals and look up different spells and look up different things. But it's like, really, I don't even need to do all that. I just need to be in the energy of money. So how do you get to be in the energy of money? You literally raise your vibration. How do you raise your vibration? You start by being grateful. I'm grateful that I can pay my bills. I'm grateful that I can pay my rent. I'm grateful that I got car insurance. I'm grateful that I'm in good health. I'm grateful that my family's safe. I'm grateful that my family's got good health. I'm grateful that I have a job. I'm grateful that I'm working. I'm grateful for the pay that I make. I'm grateful for the money that's in my account. You got to bring in that attitude of gratitude. That's how you raise your vibration, and you stay there. So when you're like stressed about money, like stop. Think about all the times where you thought like, oh my God, like I don't know. I just don't know. And everything worked out. Think about all those times and remember that you are loved and you are favored. And your God or the universe or Mother Nature or your spirit team or your ancestors, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whoever you work with, they got you. And you got to remember that. All right. So what did I do? So I wrote like, I expect, what did I write? I expect miracles in my life, and I am open to receiving the financial energy. And I wrote like this whole little sticky note, and I got it like posted up, just to get my mind right. And then I forgot about it. I started listening to music that was encouraging, that was uplifting, that was about money, that wasn't really about hustling hard, that wasn't about grinding hard. None of that. It was just about receiving, opening up your heart and opening up yourself so that you can receive. And then I found a video that was talking about the Grabovoi codes, and I decided, you know what? Let's test this out and see. Everybody and their mama has been saying, this works, use this. And so I did. And I wrote it on my left wrist. It's starting to fade now, so I'm going to have to rewrite it. But I wrote it on my left wrist. The number is 426499. And as I was writing it, I said, I am activating code 426499 for unexpected finances. Thank you. I received, and the minute I wrote it and the minute I like activated it, I was just like, it felt like I was ascending, like mentally ascending to this place of peace. Like I'm good. Like, that feeling of I'm good, I'm straight, everything is taken care of. That's literally the feeling that I felt after I activated this code. So I activated it the night, Monday night. And then in the morning, so yesterday morning, I was at work, and I think my boss ended up making brownies. A client ended up bringing 24 donuts. And then I got lunch from another client. So that was completely unexpected. And how does it tie into finances? Because it's, so yeah, you're like, how that like free money? Because it's free. I would have had to pay for those donuts. I would have had to pay for Jimmy John's. I would have had to pay for the brownies. So you see what I mean? That was free. So yeah, and it was unexpected. Another thing that happened is I got booked for not really dog sitting, but yes, actually that did happen. But I wasn't able to work with them because I actually had to work that day. But that would have been another $40 had I taken that Wednesday session. But again, I had to work, so I couldn't. But what did happen Wednesday is I made $15 from another client that I dog sit from time to time. And what I did was, it was a drop-in visit. I just had to let them out to use the bathroom while I'm on my lunch break from work. I just let them out.